Hello, fantastic humans. Welcome to another thrilling episode on modern world dynamics. Today we're delving into the intriguing world of the art of persuasion, how to make people do what you want. Persuasion, my friends, is an invaluable skill, a powerful tool that can turn the tide in your favor, whether it's in a negotiation, a debate, or even a friendly chat. So buckle up, folks. We're about to embark on an exciting journey to master the art of persuasion. Scene script. Have you ever wondered why some people always get their way? It's all about the psychology behind persuasion. It's a subtle art, really, something that plays on our human instincts and social behaviors. Let's take a stroll through the mind of psychologist Robert Cialdini, who outlined 6 key principles of persuasion. First, we have reciprocity. It's like when your mate Steve buys you a pint at the pub, and suddenly you feel like you owe him one. That's reciprocity at work, making you want to return the favor. And then there's commitment and consistency. Ever noticed how once you publicly declare your love for pineapple on pizza, you feel almost obligated to defend it, even when your taste buds start questioning your life choices? Well, that's because we humans like to appear consistent in our beliefs and actions. Next up, social proof. Imagine you're walking down a high street and see 2 cafes. One is bustling with people and the other, well, not so much. You'd likely be drawn to the busy one, right? That's social proof in action. We trust the judgment of the crowd, even if they're all just following the aroma of freshly baked scones. Authority also plays a part here. We tend to trust people in positions of power or expertise. It's why you'd take fashion advice from a stylish friend, or why you'd trust a mechanic's opinion on your car's dodgy brakes. Liking is another principle. It's no secret that we're more likely to be persuaded by people we like. It's why your charming friend Dave can talk you into karaoke on a Tuesday night. Lastly, there's scarcity. Ever rushed to buy the last chocolate bar on the shelf or snagged a bargain during a flash sale? That's the principle of scarcity, making us desire things more when they're in short supply. Understanding these principles is the first step towards becoming an effective persuader. Now that we understand the principles, let's see persuasion in action. Let's start with an everyday scenario. You're in a supermarket and you see 2 brands of cereal. One is advertised as whole grain and heart healthy, while the other simply says tasty. Even without tasting, you're more likely to pick the one that appeals to your health consciousness. That's the power of persuasive language in action. Let's take a leap from cereal boxes to the grand stage of politics. Remember when politicians use phrases like a brighter future, change we need, or yes we can. These are more than just catchy slogans. They're prime examples of persuasive language. They appeal to our hopes, stir our emotions, and project a vision that we want to be a part of. And who can forget the world of advertising? A catchy jingle, a heartwarming story, a funny scenario. These aren't just for entertainment. They are carefully crafted tools of persuasion, designed to make a product or service irresistible. Take, for instance, those perfume ads. You can't smell the fragrance through the screen, can you? Yet the ad creates an enchanting story, a desirable lifestyle that you can't help but want a piece of. That's persuasion at its finest. Moving on to social media influencers. Ever wondered how they convince you to buy products they endorse? It's not just about the product's features. It's about the lifestyle they portray, the trust they build, and the desire they stir in you to be like them. That's persuasion subtly woven into their narratives. And finally, let's not forget about our own personal interactions. A well-placed compliment, a shared interest, a compelling argument. These are all tools of persuasion we use without even realizing it. They help us build relationships, influence opinions, and get things done. As you can see, persuasion is everywhere. Now, how about we start using it to our advantage? All right, it's time for the fun part, how to master the art of persuasion. Now, let's get straight to the meat of the matter. The first rule of thumb is to understand your audience. It's like a dance. You have to move in sync with your partner. Understand their needs, their aspirations, their fears. Once you're in tune with them, you can tailor your message to resonate with their worldview. Now, on to the next tip. Choose your words carefully. Words are powerful tools. They can create images, evoke emotions, and influence decisions. For instance, instead of saying, buy this product, you could say, invest in your future. The latter sounds more appealing, doesn't it? It's because it implies the product is an investment, not an expense. The third tip is all about making your arguments compelling. How do you do that, you ask? Well, it's all about storytelling. Humans are hardwired to love stories. They help us understand and remember information. So if you can wrap your argument in a captivating story, you're more likely to persuade your audience. But remember, a good story is like a good joke. If you have to explain it, it's not that good. And finally, remember that persuasion is not manipulation. It's about creating a win-win situation. You're not tricking someone into doing something they don't want to do. Instead, you're helping them see how your proposition benefits them. It's like a chef presenting a meal. They don't force-feed the guests. They present the dish in a way that makes the guests want to eat it. So there you have it, folks. Understand your audience, choose your words wisely, make your arguments compelling, and always aim for a win-win situation. Keep these tips in mind, and you'll be well on your way to becoming a master persuader. Remember, persuasion is an art, and like any art, it takes practice. So don't be discouraged if you don't get it right the first time. Keep trying, keep learning, and soon you'll be painting masterpieces with your words. With these tips, you're well on your way to becoming a master persuader. Before we wrap up, remember to hit the like button, subscribe to Modern World Dynamics, and share this video with your friends. Now let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed today. We've delved into the fascinating world of persuasion, dissecting the psychology behind it and demonstrating its potency in real-life scenarios. We've also shared some invaluable tips to help you master this art. But the journey doesn't end here, folks. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Have you used persuasion in your daily life? Perhaps you've been on the receiving end of a persuasive argument. Either way, share your stories in the comments section below. Now, if you're intrigued by the power of persuasion and want to harness it further, we've got just the thing for you. Our YouTube AI Masterclass is a game changer. We'll show you how to make 10 grand a month, create passive income with just 3 days of work a week, and grow your channel from 0 to over 100,000 subscribers. We've done it for 4 other channels, and we can do it for you too. Take control of your life, quit your 9-to-5, and become a full-time creator. Don't get left behind in the AI revolution. Be one of the first to use AI for content creation. Thank you for joining us today on Modern World Dynamics. We can't wait to hear your persuasion stories. Until next time, keep learning and keep persuading.